What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Well, today I received my MaxRacing 2-inch lift kit from Amazon, I believe. And we're about to check it out, see how the install goes, and see if it's worth it. I mean, it's going on a 2020 Chevy Silverado. Alright guys, so I'm gonna try my best to get this, but I just measured it, and from the hub, the middle of the hub, I'm not super stable, I did it off camera, but middle of the hub to the fender is 22 1/4 for the front, and the rear is like I said, it's not that accurate on here, but it's about 24 1/4 to about 24 1/2. I say more 24 1/4 in the rear. So that 2-inch leveling kit should level it out perfectly. So let's pull this bad boy in the garage and get started on it. Well, I got impatient like always. Really shouldn't be doing it right now. It's 8:30 and I got work tomorrow. But let's check this out. Let's see how this thing goes and throw it in. It's only a 2-inch lift kit. I measured it. It's 22 1/4 in the front, and the rear is 22 1/4 as far as from the hub to the fender and hub to the bed. So I don't know if that's an accurate measurement, but at least the wheel gap will be identical. Okay, so if you don't know how to take off your tire or your wheel and put your truck on jack stands, then you probably shouldn't be doing this job. But yeah, got that out of the way. Got my parts, spacer, washers, bolts, and nuts. So first thing I'm gonna do, remove the stock bolts from the strut, and I'm going to put the jack underneath just for support. Now mind you, I've only done a leveling kit once, and I don't really remember, but it should be fine. You shouldn't have to put anything under to support it, but I'm going to just in case. And yeah, let's get those bolts off. All right, so those two factory bolts are 15. That is one right there and two right there. You guys can see it. It's kind of dark, sorry. But just those two bolts. Let's get those out. So also, being that these extended bolts come with locking nylon nuts, the washers, you're gonna have to remove these as well. So now I have this out, and I'm going to try to push this down enough to slide that spacer in, but I'm not too sure. This is the first time I've ever installed these, so you guys are learning while I'm learning. So let's try to push this whole hub or spindle down and slide that in, and if not, we have to get into a little more details. Okay, so I tried doing it the easy way, but it didn't work like that. So all you gotta do is remove the sway bar end link, which is a 9mm to hold the tip, and then your open end 18 to hold the nut, which is this. This is your 18, and this thing would drop down way far enough to slide this thing in like this. It's kind of hard to do it on camera, but you see obviously that this slides in. I'm going to put the bolts and nuts in hand tight, and then I'll show you guys. All right guys, so check it out. It's actually a lot easier than I expected. So the kit comes with a total of 8 washers, so 2, 4, and then obviously 4 on the other side. So you want to put a washer on one side, and then a washer with a nylon locking nut on the other side. Can't really see that, but I just got them hand tight right now. And you can just push this down far enough to get that spacer and the bolts lined up. Like, it's super easy. So that's in. I just need to tighten it down and we're good to go. And voila, fellas, it's all done, tightened up, good to go. Not too familiar with that brand, but hey, everything looks solid. This is like I don't know, I want to say like aluminum, maybe like a billet aluminum piece or something, powder coated. I'm not sure. It looks pretty solid. I guess I can do a review about it later on when I jump it off of a cliff or something, but I'm just playing. This install was a lot easier. I did another one, a 3-inch spacer, the upper strut mount, and it took me a lot longer only because I had to basically remove everything, take off the spindle, sway bar, control arm, to pull the strut out, to get all that in there. And this is literally 3 bolts, 2 strut bolts, 1 sway bar bolt, and bam, it fits in. So yeah, now I'm gonna jack up the lower control arm to line up the sway bar end link to get that bolt back in. All right guys, well, it's up. Okay, that's not the length. That's like that's like a 6-inch lift kit. It's still on the jack stands, but no, I just wanted to show you guys really quick. It's all on. Sway bars back in. Spacers in here. So I'm gonna knock out the other side. I'm gonna drop it down and whip it around the block just so the struts can settle in a little bit. And I'm gonna remeasure it and see if how it is. But yeah, let's knock out this other side. Bam, let's go, baby. All right guys, so this is freshly off of the jack stands and I already see a huge difference. But like I said, the springs and suspension has to settle a little bit. So I'm gonna go around the block really quick. But just for shits and giggles, let's measure this really quick and see where we're at. Get an accurate measurement. Okay, so I just measured it and it was 24.5. And from my calculations, it should be exactly the same. I mean, obviously, it's a 2-inch lift, bro. 2 inches, 22.25, 24.25, 2 inches. Check it out.